Hey family, welcome back. As you see, I decided to do another celebrity reading on Jamie Foxx, better known as Eric Bishop. Okay. Anyway, um, I had did a private reading on him yesterday because, as you know, things are unfolding slowly each day. There's always something new, and it was interesting. This is definitely a rabbit hole. Okay. You have some key players behind the scenes. They're trying to throw a lot of people off. Let me just say that. So, this is definitely a good old cover up slash scam. I mean, that's pretty much how I'm looking at it. Um, and it is also a little more deeper than that. It really depends on how you look at it. But let me get to the point. So when I did the private reading on Jamie, right, the word held hostage came out. Now, I do all kind of readings. Okay, I do crime readings. I do missing person readings. And when I'm using this deck right here, okay, when I'm using this deck right here, and I see held hostage, I think about someone that's trapped in fear, and they're in an environment they don't want to be in, okay, or a situation they don't want to be in, and they can't see a way out, okay. So it's quite interesting for that to come out. Now, a person can actually be taken against their will, or held in or held and confined in a space or in an environment that they want out, but for some reason they're not able to escape. So it's really how you look at that. Now, not only did that come out in Jamie's reading, but it came out in Corinne's reading as well, his daughter. And if you check out the reading that I did before this one on Jamie, the message kept coming out, fearful, okay, and feeling helpless, kept coming out. Like someone feeling very helpless and they're fearful as well. So I'm like, And I really don't like to read too much into these readings, even though I know it's more to it as far as what's going on. There's more that meets the eye. But I'm still I just see this as a rabbit hole, family. It's like just when we think we know, it's always somebody throwing another monkey wrench trying to throw us off. Okay? But I do stand on what spirit reveals to me, even though it is a rabbit hole. Let me just say that. Even though they're trying to throw a lot of us off and keep us in the dark, I still stand on what the spirit is revealing to me. Let me just say that. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle this deck, and I want to see what comes back out. And also, I'm going to be using my homemade celebrity deck, and that's all I'm going to use. That's all I'm going to use. Okay. Feel free to check out the other three. Let me see. Feel free to check out the other videos I've done on him. I think I've done like 2 already, I believe. But anyway, feel free to check those out, and you'll get a more understanding of what this reading is all about. Okay, it's like a puzzle. You got to connect the dots. Okay, so with that being said, um, whatever you see and hear this reading concerning Jimmy Foxx, it is allegedly, it is not facts, and this is for entertainment purpose only. And as I stated, I'm going to be calling this Down the Rabbit Hole Jimmy Foxx because please know, yeah, it definitely some twists and turns in this situation. Okay, whatever's going on, I feel like it's big, and they're trying to keep us all in the dark. But we're going to shed some light on this situation. Please know that. So before I get started, give us a good old thumb up. I appreciate it. Sharing is caring. Like, share, and subscribe, and let's get started. I'm just trying to position this real good, okay, family? Give me a minute. And if my little queen make any noise, I apologize in advance, okay? Oh, boy. Okay. Let me get centered here. And as you notice, I'm not able to use my computer. It's acting crazy. I'm having issues with the volume, so I had to go this route with my phone. I apologize. It is what it is. I had to purchase me another computer. So, but until then, I would just use this method right here. Okay, family? All right, let's get started. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit leads me to all truth and clarity by Jamie Foxx. I see throw things to the daughter, bring out to the marvelous light concerning Jamie Foxx. What's really going on with Jamie Foxx? It's like I knew that was going to happen. Hold on, family. I apologize. Hold on. Let me get position here. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Now, these are some shadow energies that was going on with Jamie. And there are timelines to my reading. So a lot of this, I'm sure, is a lot of past energies that's leading up to the present. Okay. It would just give us an idea of what was going on with him behind the scenes. Okay. So keep all of that in mind. All right. Let me just situate it real quick. Okay. The first card I have is empty. This is someone that's feeling hopeless and helpless, okay? And this individual can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. So feeling empty. Next, I have sabotage. I think about self-sabotage due to one poor action or their negative thinking. Or you can say that he was sabotaged. Is how you look at it. Next, I have doubtful. At the head, I have bias. Over here, I have withdrawn. So as you see, it was a lot going on with Jamie. Okay? Withdrawn. Over here in the secret place, I have insecurities. So for some reason, he wasn't feeling confident about something or someone, okay? Something had him having this feeling of insecurities. And in the center, I have defensive. Coming off defensive. And they did say, according to the media, that while Jamie was on the movie set, that he was acting very strange, okay, and paranoid. And we all know what that's about, okay? He was saying somebody was out to get him. I don't have to shuffle. I've already pre-shuffled. Let's continue. And remember, none of this is my opinion. These are just random messages, okay? I can't make it up. Next, we have jealousy. And good old addictions. Now, I'm not saying that Jamie is addicted to alcohol or drugs. Now, it also can be a sex addiction as well, okay? A workaholic can be an addiction, but addiction is definitely playing a part behind the scenes, okay? Addictions. And behind that, good old sabotage. Now, somebody could have gotten close to Jamie and could have sabotaged him. Next, I have antagonists. At the head, I have abandonment issues. If a person don't get a grip on this, they can become very controlling and domineering. And obsessive also, okay? Next, I have helpless. You see how this came back out? He was feeling very helpless about something. As well as what? Withdrawn. Over here, I have evasive. Behind evasive, I have insecurities. Now, this is someone that avoids commitment. It just depends on what this means to Jamie. You know, Spirit could be talking about as far as when it comes to relationships, he may avoid commitment. Maybe maybe he really enjoyed being the playboy type. Or maybe avoiding commitment when it comes to a project. It just depends on what this means to Jamie. Next, in the center, I have aggression. All right, let's continue. Down the rabbit hole we go, family. Now we already saw helpless. Now I'm seeing the middle, fearful. Right here we have arrogance. This could be Jamie behind the scene, how he was carrying himself. Next we have rebellious. I think about somebody that's very free spirit and they don't want to be told what to do. So this lets me know already Jamie got tired of playing the game, the industry game. He got tired of being a puppet. Like to me, he wanted his freedom. Next I have defiance. At the head I have absent-minded. This lets me know Jamie was not focused that day. He was very distracted on something or on someone. Next I have brainwash. And behind that I have feeling helpless and withdrawn. Over here in the secret place I have anxiety. And it said there was a lot going on that day before he had fallen ill. He was getting into it with his employees and stuff, firing people. He had to get the authorities involved. People were trying to scam him. It was a lot going on with him. And in the center, I have fearful. So something had him feeling like this, fearful. Let's continue. I've already pre-shuffled. Let's continue. Okay, next I have explosive. I think about emotion going from 1 to 10. Somebody being very upset and emotional. Next I have flighty. This would be Jamie easily getting upset. Something have him feeling like this, to where he's easily feeling upset. Next I have ego bound. And behind that I have defiance. At the head is quite interesting. I told you this came out my private reading I did yesterday on Jamie. Now, why would this come out right here? Held hostage. As I stated earlier, this can be about someone that have found themselves in a situation they can't see a way out, or Jamie can be in an environment that he wants out, but he feels trapped and he can't see a way out. Now, if you want to look at it from a conspiracy theorist way, you can say maybe somebody could have gotten to him. Okay. A lot of people are saying that, Jamie, maybe could have been taken by these mobs, whatever you want to call it. I mean, that's out here in a gossip street about some mob, entity, shall I say, in the Hollywood. You can also look at it from the perspective of, he could have been taken in one of these facilities to, let me just say this. I forgot what it's called. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. To where they take these celebrities and they mess with their minds, okay? If you know who I'm talking about, I just can't think of it right now. But he could be in a facility like that, and feeling trapped, and he can't get out. He can't escape. But anyway, this is interesting. Held hostage. Okay, like I say, this is someone who feels trapped, and they can't see a way out. Okay. So maybe he's in some kind of facility, or he's still in the hospital. Anyway, we have here conflicted. And then this is interesting too. Now, since I said that, you see that brainwash. This is someone that's, messing with your head. Okay, this is someone that's trying to conform you into thinking in the way they want you to think. Okay. So you just never know, family, because we haven't seen him, in the public yet. And so far, we haven't even seen his daughter. And you know what? I got the same message for his daughter held hostage and feeling helpless. Over here, I have disconnection. This is someone who's shutting down, and they are distancing themselves from others, or they are just shutting down with their emotions and thoughts, not letting anybody in. In the center, I have envy. Now, I'm going to read these going all the way down so you can get an idea of how this is looking. I have here bias. Somebody's going along with someone's theories or whatever the case may be. I have here abandonment issues. I have here absent-minded, not focused, and held hostage. I let me be the judge when it comes to that. Next, I have defensive, aggression, fearful, and envy. Going straight down, these energies are Jamie's, okay? Sabotage, addictions, rebellious. I think about Jamie going against the grain when it comes to the industry, okay? He's not falling in line in the way they want him to. They see him as rebellious, okay? That control that they once had on him, it's hard for them to, control him. And I have flighty. He easily get upset, okay? And in the secret place, I have insecurities, evasive, avoid commitments, anxiety, and disconnect. Sorry, family, and disconnection. I don't know why every time I do a reading on Jamie, my throat chakra end up being affected. It is as though there's more to be said, but somebody is holding back, not speaking up on what they know or what's going on with them. But anyway, that's interesting. Well, I have here explosive, flighty, easily to get upset, and ego bound. Divine Spirit, seeking clarity about the held hostage card concerning Jamie. Seeking clarity about the held hostage message concerning Jamie. Anything Spirit wants to know. I'm going to go ahead and move these out the way, okay? Seeking clarity about the held hostage message. Anything Spirit wants to know concerning Jamie. I don't know why it's so dark. Seeking clarity on the held hostage message concerning Jamie FOXX. Seeking clarity on the held hostage message concerning Jamie FOXX. These are just some additional messages. I have here aloof. This is someone that come out very distant, unresponsive. Someone who comes out very distant and unresponsive. Hold on, family. I don't know why the light is kind of dim in here. It's crazy. That's weird to me. As I stated, this is someone that comes out very distant and unresponsive. It kind of seems like he's still in a coma, doesn't it? Next, I have here argumentative and disrespectful. Seek additional clarity about the held hostage message. I'm going to put all these back in, okay? Seek additional clarity about the held hostage message. Absent-minded, not focused. Seeking clarity about the held hostage message concerning Jamie Foxx. Internalizing. This is someone who's taking things in. Seeking additional message concerning Jamie Foxx. Down the rabbit hole we go, family. Down the brainwash. I'm trying to think of it. What is it called? It's those hospital facilities that now this is conspiracy theory, but it's those places to where they send these celebrities. I mean, maybe you know what I'm talking about. I think it's called MKL Ultra. Pretty much what Kanye West had experienced. Okay, cause we know that he's a wildflower. What I mean, he very free spirit, and he doesn't want to be controlled either. But in so many words, a lot of these celebrities have their mind has been messed with to where the industry. It's the industry way of keeping them in line. Okay, so you never know. Maybe they have Jamie in one of the facilities. Maybe he feels trapped. Cause I have here brainwash. This is somebody messing with your head. They are mind effing you, if you know what I mean, okay? But it has here brainwash. And see, I was seeking clarity about this right here. See, I was seeking clarity about this. It says held hostage, and this says brainwash. But it's pretty much how you look at it. All right. I'm not going to dive too deep, but as you see, brainwash did come back out, okay? It came out my private reading I did on him yesterday, as well as on his daughter, so that was interesting, it came out on her also, held hostage. So, it's crazy, family, but down the rabbit hole we go. Okay, I'm getting ready to use my celebrity deck. I'm going to end this reading. Give me a minute. Sorry for the background noise. Let me see something. Where is it? Let me get to this deck real quick. As you see, it's quite thick, okay? And I can't force anything to come out, family. I'm just led by the spirit. I'm just a messenger. Anything you see here that you don't like, just don't receive it, okay? I always say let things play out. I'm going to shuffle. And anything spirit wants to know concerning Jamie Foxx's current situation, okay, it's going to come out, okay? So down the rabbit hole we go. Let's go ahead and see what spirit shedding light on, okay? Clarity about Jamie Foxx. Clarity about Jamie Foxx. Now look, when I'm shuffling, sometimes the cards will flip over like this, and these two had flipped over. Remember that word sabotage? Well, this is the definition of what the spirit was trying to say about Jamie. Self-sabotage, not using good judgment, their own doing. Now, take it how you want to when it comes to this message. But this speaks about self-sabotage, due to negative thinking and how he's moving out here, okay? Even if he's doing a lot of talking, that can be self-sabotage. Instead of keeping his mouth shut, Jamie been doing a whole lot of talking, okay? Next, he's very ambitious according to the spirit. He's very ambitious. Very ambitious, willing to do whatever, even sacrifice themselves or others, allegedly. My spirit, I need to shuffle. Okay, spirit said I've already pre-shuffled. So let's see. Let me fix this camera right. Okay. I've already pre-shuffled now. Down the rabbit hole we go, family. Okay? Remember, this is allegedly. I don't wish anything negative on Jamie. We have to let things play out and hope for the best, okay? I'm just a messenger. It has here, will be exposed. So I think about secrets, okay? But it has here, will be exposed. Being tempted, temptation, and addictions. Now, a lot of these could be past energies, okay? Past shadow energies of Jamie's. But this speaks about temptation as well as addictions, okay? Now, this came out in the reading I did. I don't know if it was the last one or the one before that one. It has here abuse of power for sex. See that? It just speaks about someone that's abusing their power in the industry, okay? Abuse of power for sex. Abuse of power. Now, something's going on with Jamie that relates to business. Something behind the scenes. Remember that word, sabotage? Sabotage one of their own. Sacrifice moving up to obtain fame. Now, a lot of people feel like his daughter, allegedly, Corinne, is down with the get down, because I didn't know that she was a model and a actress. I did not know that. And see, if something happened to him, and I pray that don't happen, all this hype and all this hype and attention Jamie's getting, that can go towards his daughter. And all of a sudden, something happened to Jamie, she'll start getting more attention when it comes to her, and she will receive more business offer. But that's just one way of looking at it. But it has here, if that's not the case, this could be talking about Jamie as far as how he has obtained fame. Things that were done in the dark, God will bring that to the marvelous light, allegedly. Sabotage one of their own, sacrifice moving up to obtain fame. Now, I know his sister passed also, and but I'm not saying that's what this is, okay? But it means something. Family life at home was or is harmony and peaceful. So he's just letting me know that his family life with his family was very peaceful, okay? There was harmony in his family structure. This came out in the reading I did on him. I think it was the last one or the one before then. It has here, once out of secret group, occult, Baphomet they worship. Now, I did hear something about Jamie used to be a part of that cult. To start with the what I forgot the name of the church. It's a church, family. Oh yeah, it started a big old S, okay? The same one that Tom Cruise is still a part of, okay? I believe Jamie FOXX used to attend that church/cult as well. Now, this may not be what it's talking about, but I'm going to read it again. Once out of secret groups, occult, Baphomet they worship. Because also in the reading I did on him, the message came out, I want out. Down the rabbit hole we go. Not happy with their looks, body having surgery done. Now this keeps coming out in his reading. This keeps coming out in his reading, family. Something about Jamie planning on having surgery. I don't know if it's, his choice or maybe, I'm just not sure what this means. Okay? I don't see anything wrong with him, but it's his body. Is he trying to change his looks? Or is he going on a witness protection program and receiving a new identity? I'm trying to figure out what this is about. It keeps coming out. It keeps coming out. Not happy with their look / body, having surgery done. And this may not have anything to do with him not being happy with his looks. This can just be a clue, he's having surgery done. It can be due to his own free will of having surgery done, or, it can be for whatever reason, okay? Poor money investment, dealing with losses. They feel let down and sabotaged in their career. Their project is on hold. Why? The only thing I could think about was that movie. Embarrassed, feel humiliation. Now remember the addiction message that came out? Allegedly, it has here sex addiction. And we did see avoids commitment, okay? So it could be pertaining to relationships. I think the longest relationship that he was in was with Katie Holmes, and that was what, six years. Now, when I did a reading on Jamie last time, the death card did come out, but I let many of you know, not saying that he is deceased, but it also can represent endings, okay? Now this says death by gun, sorrow ahead, gun violence. Now, a lot of times there are clues in my reading, okay? And once again, I don't wish this on Jamie at all. None of this is my opinion. This may not be the case, okay? This may not be the case. This may not be the case. But as you see, that word is in here. See that? It's still in here. And now, a lot of conspiracy theorists feel like it's a good chance that Jamie might end up being cloned. You never know, family. You never know. If he come back acting different, looking different, and the things that we know Jamie is known for doing, like singing, if he's not singing anymore, or, if he's known for, like, we used to him walking around and I'm just trying to think of some ideas of something different about him that people would probably pick up on. I see it like this, and then there's a difference in his ears, compared to how his ears used to look. It looked like I said, this is a rabbit hole. This is a rabbit hole, but it's definitely something going on.